to help you with your planning. So fire away.
Good. Well, excellent. So let us start from there, I guess. In terms of people, our customer response to buying vitamins and nutraceuticals online and healthy food, how big do you think is that opportunity in general? Do you think there is big acceptance? Because we learned that RX and pharma products are a little bit more complicated online because of regulations. But what about the supplements and nutraceuticals sector?
Well, I'll speak from experience, but when I was at the previous company, their growth was in the 25 to 30% per year range in selling a lot of supplements and nutraceuticals and the wellness products as well. But that was the core of their business. So the demand is definitely there. Some of the larger e-commerce companies, say Amazon, they still don't do a very good job on the storefront side in terms of shopping their site for those types of products. A lot of people tend to prefer going to a storefront that specializes in these types of products and not just randomly shop as you would on a Alibaba or an Amazon site. So I think there's a lot of potential. I saw it and lived it. The category in the U.S. is growing. It was growing at a 10 to 11% per year rate, and there's still a lot of opportunity, I think, with those products in e-commerce. People, and as a matter of fact, the retail segment in the United States tends to be declining a bit in terms of traditional storefront, a vitamin shop or a GNC, for example, using those as just a couple of companies that specialize in that space. They tend to be
usually,
more
Usually, Troy, those companies, e-commerce companies, that company in particular, they do own brand or they do they are a middle platform?
They do all brands. We had over 15,000 different vendors, or 1,500 different vendors, 25,000 products. So multiple brands.
How many brands?
25,000 SKUs, I guess.
1,500 brands and about 25,000 SKUs. That was their portfolio.
Interesting. And what is the model? You ship by mail or deliver to home?
The model they used, so they were cross-border shippers. So basically, we would pack the orders to the customer level, and then ship them via carriers into the country, and then the freight forwarders at that point would do the final mile delivery within the country. So we would have arrangements set up with local transportation companies. In China, that could have been one of their China Post would have been one of them. But we would work. They would do the final mile, and then we would get it there via our transportation methods.
So basically, if I order here in Saudi, what you will do is you will combine orders, ship them to your man on the ground here in Saudi, and he will be doing the last mile to me.
Exactly. So we would basically pack the customer's order, individually, and then palletize all of the orders and send them to Saudi, where they would, clear customs and then go into the local postal stream or whatever, the FedEx or UPS of Saudi Arabia. For final mile.
Interesting.
The reason, one of the reasons this company did so well, by the way, was the preference for international customers for U.S. produced Um,